Welcome to the Jefferson Chamber's Vision and Voice series sponsored by Atmos Energy. I'm happy to be here today with Jerry Bologna, President and CEO of JEDCO, the Jefferson Parish Economic Development Commission. Jerry, welcome. I'm happy to have you.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here. We're a great partner.
Yes. I've worked with Jerry throughout the years, over a decade in numerous roles, and so it's nice to be in this role, a partner with JEDCO, as the Jefferson Chamber has always been. And Jerry, if you want to first tell us, you've had a huge presence in Jefferson Parish throughout the years. Give us a little background on your career, how long you've been at JEDCO, and your role now.
Sure. I actually started at JEDCO in the year 2000. I was hired in December of '99, so I didn't think I would ever start because Y2K was about to end the world. But that's when I came on board. And
is that why you took the job?
That's why I took the job. I didn't think it would really be a job. But I consider myself very lucky because I was able to work in pretty much every capacity in the organization on the way up. I worked on the finance side, worked in business retention, business recruitment. And so I've been there 24 years, took over in 2013. As president and CEO. It's been a wild ride. I've gotten to witness and be part of some great projects throughout Jefferson Parish.
Yes. So I mentioned earlier that I've worked with Jerry throughout the years. When I first became in the parish attorney's office, I was assigned to JEDCO and really got to know kind of the ins and outs of their organization. So I'm very grateful for that opportunity. But I know that you had a very busy year. I know your team's always busy. But y'all have opened the HEART program as well as your new finance center. Can you tell us a little bit about the program and the new finance center and what opportunities it brings to Jefferson Parish?
Sure. I'll start with our HEART initiative, and that is our business retention efforts that we have redefined. And business retention is really the lifeblood of economic development. It's easier to keep the businesses you have here in Jefferson Parish, keep them happy, keep them thriving, and making sure that they have the tools they need to be successful and create new investment and new jobs here in Jefferson. So that's always been our lifeblood, our focus, and we decided to rebrand that. It's a little bit of a play on our medical, really our infrastructure here in Jefferson. We have such a strong medical innovation cluster. But our HEART team goes out and meets with our businesses every day in and day out. It's our opportunity to gauge their health, the business's health, and see how we can marry them up with various resources to help them grow. And that leads into our finance program. And JEDCO has had financing programs since our inception, really. Since 1987, we've been funding small businesses and helping startups and growing businesses in Jefferson. We have rebranded those programs more recently and then have opened our new finance center. We're really proud of our track record on finance, and approximately 75% of our loans in the last year or two have been to women and minority-owned businesses. So that's something that we're really excited about, and that compares favorably to any private bank's portfolio. But we have the ability to finance startups, whether it's equipment they need to start their business, whether it's real estate in order to occupy a new building, FF&E, really across the board. We can finance businesses throughout Jefferson Parish. And a little known fact, our SBA loans, we have the ability to issue throughout the state of Louisiana. So we have found ourselves financing projects now in Lafayette and Baton Rouge area and St. Tammany, and that money then trickles back to Jefferson because the money we make in terms of fees and interest on those loans allows us to expand our projects here in Jefferson Parish. So our finance programs are kind of a little known secret that we don't want to be so secret about.
Right. I didn't realize that it's expanded, across the parish line. So that's fantastic with the ability of the parish to kind of receive some of those fees back. So HEART, that's an acronym for something. Can you spit it out?
A hub for expansion, attraction, retention, and talent.
Right. We love an acronym.
Yes.
So that's wonderful. The Finance Center, if you haven't had the opportunity, I was able to go visit it, and it's a beautiful facility, state of the art. really gives the opportunity, for businesses to come in and learn about JEDCO services, but also kind of a welcoming center, and it's really wonderful for the businesses of Jefferson Parish, and now, as we know, beyond. So I'm excited for y'all, and that's
it's a great collaborative space, and we invite any of our businesses that might be interested in our programs or finance programs to come visit us out in Churchill. And Churchill's the home of Patrick Taylor, which was just ranked the #1 public school in the state of Louisiana. That's at Churchill, as well as the Delgado River City campus. So we have a burgeoning cluster out there as well.
Yes. And I remember when you all were the only tenants out at Churchill, and it was a pretty desolate feeling, kind of in the middle.
We used to have to get the cows off of the road, literally.
Well, it looks wonderful out there now. We're so proud of Patrick Taylor. That's something that, our leadership class has been able to tour that facility, and we're hoping to do so with our education committee too. So kind of switching gears, I think we have seen, at least through the chamber, increased ribbon cuttings, increased businesses opening in Jefferson Parish, moving from some of our surrounding communities, from our neighbors who have struggles, while Jefferson Parish is continuing to thrive. Has JEDCO seen that, either in retention, expansion, or attraction for Jefferson Parish businesses?
Absolutely. We've seen a number of businesses from around the region look to Jefferson as their home. And we've always had that place. We've always held that place as a community that's business friendly. Our government, our elected officials are responsive to our businesses. Our services that we offer, the quality of life that we offer in Jefferson has always been the gold standard, we believe. So more recently, we've seen a number of businesses contact us and reach out to us and want to locate in Jefferson, and our wish is that we just had more space, because the East Bank of Jefferson is pretty much totally built out. We're looking at a number of redevelopment opportunities, but the West Bank still offers a lot of opportunity for businesses that are looking to move into the region and expand in the region. Lots of green space, lots of areas for redevelopment on the West Bank. So we still have room. Wish we had more spec buildings ready to go, because sometimes businesses want to make instant decisions and make a move, but Jefferson is performing very well from a business standpoint.
Yes, that's great. And we've had the opportunity to collaborate with JEDCO on recent ribbon cuttings, whether that's businesses moving from neighboring committees or just new businesses coming to Jefferson Parish. And so we've been excited to see our membership grow, as well as JEDCO's influence in their ability to bring business to Jefferson Parish. So what do you think are Jefferson Parish's biggest opportunities for new industry? What types of new industry are you seeing being attracted to Jefferson, and what do you think is our biggest growth potential?
So I think I have lots of thoughts on that topic, but coming through the pandemic, Jefferson performed very well from a sales tax perspective, and I think that was due to the pragmatic leadership of our elected officials and how we approach things. And what I think that has led to is a retail resurgence. And so we're seeing on the retail side, lots of new businesses look to Jefferson, restaurants that are trying to come into the market, and I'm talking not chains, but local brands, great chefs that want to have that presence in Jefferson. They know that's where their customer base is coming from. But in terms of the big box stores, you're starting to see a reshuffling of those and occupancy that's coming online of some of those stores that have been vacant for a while, or in some cases like the Toys R Us demo and total retrofits. But retail has performed very well. I think on the industrial side, that's where we're seeing a lot of potential growth in chemical manufacturing, in green fuels, all sorts of vegetable oil refining, lots of activity on the industrial front. The Avondale site is starting to really hit a fever pitch in terms of their ability to bring in prospects, lock them down, and create jobs. They're at 250 jobs out there now, hiring for more. We feel there'll probably be some public announcements on that coming up here very soon. So on the industrial front, we're performing well. And then I think on the medical side, you still see lots of investment in the medical infrastructure, medical innovation, and I think that's going to continue for some time to come. I think both our major hospital systems are investing heavily in Jefferson Parish, and no shortage of jobs to be had. The challenge is finding the employees to fill those jobs.
Yeah, that's what we've heard, across industry, and that's really been, a huge concern of a lot of our members, particularly of the healthcare industry, is filling these jobs. But I think that there's some super exciting opportunities for Jefferson. Like you mentioned, sales taxes has been up really double digits most months from the pandemic, and it's incredible to see. So that's been a really exciting thing for Jefferson Parish, and industry-wise, I know you and I have participated in several ribbon cuttings of new industry, and the growth on the West Bank, I think, is particularly important and exciting. So we just were at one last week for a ribbon cutting for inclusive care in Avondale. So we're very excited about that. So I think, lastly, I want to talk about our partnership throughout the years with JEDCO. How important it is for us to be able to support each other, what that partnership has looked like, and then, what can we expect in the future too?
Well, I've had the opportunity to visit many communities and many organizations like ours, and when I reflect on the relationship that Jefferson Chamber and JEDCO have, it is not like that in many communities. There's lots of turf battles and politics that go along with it, and we've been very lucky over the years. We've never had that. We've always had the understanding that our two organizations are symbiotic and work together to deliver for the businesses and the residents of Jefferson Parish. So we know the lanes that are our strengths, and we support each other on the other avenues. And so we're very lucky to have the Jefferson Chamber as an ally, and the Chamber has stepped up for JEDCO time and time again, and likewise I think JEDCO's delivered for the Chamber. So I mean, just to put into context, I guess our role in economic development is much on the delivery side, whether it's tax incentives, administration, the small business financing that we talked about, the delivery of various programs, helping with site selection, and then the Chamber has assisted us many times with the public policy. So as a political subdivision, we don't get out in front of ballot issues or initiatives like that. That's where we have historically relied heavily on the Chamber, and the Chamber has proven to be an immense value to us at JEDCO. Yeah,
I think that's probably the biggest. You all have provided a lot of support to the Chamber and to the Chamber members, but something big and important is the advocacy work that we've done. We work in tandem with each other, and you bring a lot of new business to Jefferson Parish, and you work to attract and retain that business, but sometimes we have to fight for those businesses, although we have a very pro-business parish administration, a pro-business council. There are some times that we just come on opposite ends of each other, and we've been able to advocate for our members and for those new businesses coming into Jefferson Parish too. So we're very proud of that. We're also proud of our partnership with you all with Prosper Jefferson. Prosper Jefferson, provides an educational opportunity for JEDCO members, for Jefferson Chamber members. I think our next one coming up is about doing business with the government, which we're very excited about that. We hold those out at JEDCO's facility at Churchill, and always had a great turnout. So we're very, proud to have that in conjunction with JEDCO.
We do many things together throughout the year, lots of events and supporting one another, and I think that's the Chamber membership. The more the membership can be engaged, it helps us also determine where we need to deliver services as well.
Great. Well, Jerry, I guess, is there any closing thoughts you want to offer about the economy of Jefferson Parish? I know, like you said, we're thriving and we're doing well, and I just want to express my gratitude for you and for your team. We've always worked so well, and I've worked in many facets, like I said, with your team, and they've always been fantastic, and you offer incredible opportunities for Jefferson Parish businesses. So thank you for your service to Jefferson and your team.
I appreciate it, and I guess in terms of the economy, we are doing well, but we just encourage all of our businesses to continue supporting our local businesses, spend locally, support our businesses, keep this economy healthy. And thank you for the job you're doing here.
Thank you, Jerry. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. I hope you've enjoyed the Jefferson Chamber's Vision and Voice series sponsored by Atmos Energy, and we will see you soon.